Hi, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jillian and I make videos on minimal and intentional living. And today we are standing in front of my closet because we're about to do one of my favorite things to do here on this channel, and that is a seasonal capsule wardrobe switchover. I think we'll be doing a declutter today as well. I currently have my summer capsule wardrobe and I want to switch over to my autumn capsule wardrobe, and so I thought that I would break this up into a few sections. In the first section, I'm going to go through my current capsule wardrobe and just pick out the pieces that I didn't wear this summer and then decide if I actually want to keep them or if I want to get rid of them. And then I want to go through the pieces that are left from my summer capsule wardrobe that I did wear and decide which items I want to bring over from my autumn capsule wardrobe. And whatever ones I don't choose, I will either decide to declutter or store away for next year. And then finally, I want to go through a few areas of storage. I have some storage in the top of my wardrobe and I want to go through that. That's where most of my cold weather clothing is living right now. And then I also have some storage in the basement where my my cold weather jackets live, and I want to go through those and pull out my lightweight coats. And finally, I want to go through a couple of bags of clothes that I have in our family storage. These are items that I have removed from my wardrobe with the intention of decluttering them, but I haven't taken them anywhere yet, so I just want to go through them, make sure that yes, I do want to let them go, and then if there's any in there that I want to add back in, I will. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you never miss one. And let's go into my closet and start this process. First up is my Levi's denim vest. I didn't wear it this summer, but I think I'm going to bring it over to my autumn capsule wardrobe because I think it would be a good layering piece. It may get taken out, but we'll see. This red crochet top, I didn't wear it. I don't imagine I will wear it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of this one, and I don't feel like I will regret that decision. This is a tank top that I made a few years ago. It's really short. I only ever wear it underneath a jumpsuit that I have. I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one as well. Sometimes I have a little bit of a harder time decluttering items that I've made, but this one I feel like I can let go of. So I have 3 items here that I want to get rid of. I have a white t-shirt, a white oversized t-shirt, and then I have this off-white t-shirt that I bought this year as one of my low-buy purchases. I'm getting rid of these because I've realized I don't really like white t-shirts. Since getting this shirt, it's a little bit of an ivory color. I just like how this looks on me so much more than white. I really love this t-shirt, and I'm going to choose to wear this t-shirt every time over either of these t-shirts. I didn't wear this black t-shirt either, but I think I'm going to hold on to it for now. This is another item that I made. I really like the print. I made it from a vintage tablecloth. It doesn't feel like my style, and I'm going to let this one go. This is the same pattern as the previous shirt, but I really like the colors in this one. And I didn't wear this, but I feel like I would wear it this fall. I'm going to keep this one in my fall capsule. This white linen shirt has shown up a couple of times in my decluttering videos, and I've always pulled it back out because I feel like I should have a white linen shirt. It'd be great for like wearing over a bathing suit or on a hot summer day, but I never reach for this. I am going to reach for a cotton shirt before I ever reach for this one. And because of that, I am going to finally let this one go, and it's not coming back in anymore. Oh, there is a shirt that I pulled out maybe a few weeks ago to get rid of, and it is this denim shirt that I thrifted a few years ago. I don't want to keep it anymore. I really like wearing cotton shirts in the summer over like tank tops. I have this shirt that I will choose over this shirt every time. This dress is another item that I made. I did not wear it this summer. I don't like the length of it anymore. It's a midi length. I'm going to actually put this one in storage. This is one of the items that I do feel very attached to because I made it from a vintage blanket and I just think it's really beautiful and I'm really proud of the construction of it, and I do think it will come back in my life at some point to wear. So I'm going to put this one away in storage. This is another dress that I made. It's the exact same pattern as the one I just showed you. This one actually is a maxi length. I made it from a vintage tablecloth and it's just really beautiful. I didn't wear it this summer. I will wear it this fall with some items layered over it. So we'll put this one into the fall capsule wardrobe as well. This is a sheer silk dress and I don't think I wore this summer, but I think it'll be a fun layering item in the fall. I will put this one in my fall capsule wardrobe. I also did not wear this TV dress. I know I have thought about decluttering this in the past just because I don't wear it, but I keep holding on to it because it's really beautiful. So I think I might put this one in the maybe pile and try it on and see how I feel about it before I make a decision. So I'm going to start a new pile over here just of try-ons. This is another dress that I made and I did not wear this. The problem with this one is that it's a little bit too big for me now and I just feel like it's a lot of material, but I don't feel like I want to get rid of it. So I'm going to put this one in storage. I didn't wear these pants all summer. They're polyester. Like, I really like the texture. I don't know if you can see it or not. And I really liked wearing them last fall and winter. In the winter I had to layer something underneath them, so I think these will end up in my fall capsule wardrobe. This is a pair of light pants. I didn't wear them a lot this summer, but I did wear them I think maybe once. However, I think I will keep these for next spring and summer, but I don't feel like I want to wear them this fall. So these are going to go into storage. This is a romper that I had put into our basement storage thinking I'd hold it back. Maybe my daughter would want to wear it someday. And I ended up pulling it back out for myself. I did wear it one time when we were on vacation in Ontario visiting my mom, and I didn't wear it anymore after that. I don't actually think I want to keep this item, so I am also going to declutter this romper. And I have the same story for this jumpsuit. I wore it one day when we were on vacation visiting my mom, and that was it. I usually wear it on a really warm day. We had lots of warm days this year and I didn't reach for it. I can let this one go. I purchased this silver leather skirt with a black belt. I got it off the RealReal as one of my low-buy purchases. I think it'll be a fun item in the fall for going out. These are actually two sweaters that I've had for a really long time. Well, this one maybe a year. This one much longer. I think I took this one from my husband's closet a long time ago. I'm really thinking about making a vest out of this one. And I actually think I said that before. And then this one, I don't like that it's Under Armour. I would like to buy two patches, one for the back part right here and then one for the breast where there's a symbol. So these two are going to stay for now and I'll decide what to do with this one later. This is a pair of vintage Bermuda shorts that I thrifted probably 3 years ago. I did not like them at all this summer. They didn't fit well, and the 1 or 2 times that I wore them, I just did not feel good in them. So it's time for these to go. And then finally, a pair of checkered pants that I made and that I think I said I was going to declutter in the past, and I didn't, but I did not wear them. I am ready to let them go. So they're going to go in the declutter pile. And I promise you won't ever see them again. This is where I keep all of my sweaters. And there are still some in here from last year. I didn't need the drawer for any of my summer clothes, so I just left some of the sweaters that could maybe be worn in the warmer months. This vintage sweater, it's a kind of a gray-green mix. And I really liked the texture of it and the color, but I don't really reach for it. The sleeves are really long, and I have other sweaters that I would prefer to wear. So this one is going to go. I have this red hoodie that I took from one of my kids' closet declutters, thinking I would wear it, and I never did. And I have two hoodies. I have a black one, and then I have a tie-dye one from a vacation that I took once, and I'm going to reach for those every time over this one. If you have items that are similar, think about the ones that you really love to wear, and then ask yourself, are you going to wear this other item more than that item? And if the answer is no, it's a pretty good indication that you can let that go. This is my workout loungewear pajamas. I ended up buying 2 pairs of shorts this summer from Athleta. I got these black ones, and then I was in Canada when I bought them, so I got a pair of red ones, and I wore these on Canada Day. And I really like the fit of these 2 pairs of shorts, and I actually styled these a lot this summer with a pair of sneakers and a button down. I can get rid of a lot of other running shorts. I inherited a few pairs of running shorts from my son, but then I bought these other 2 pairs, and I like those so much more. So I'm going to get rid of these. I don't even know if I've ever worn these. I think I wore them once to mow the yard. So these can go. This here is a Girlfriend Collective bra. This one comes down on my rib cage a little bit too far, and I never reach for it, so I'm going to let that one go. This is a Lululemon bra that I bought years ago. I never reach for it. I'll see if my daughter wants it. This is a top that I had a long time ago. I really liked it, but I never reach for it, and I am not going to reach for it. I know I'm going to reach for this linen top to work out in over this one. So this one is going to go as well. This is an old black tank top, and I think I bought it in 2015, but it has holes in it. So this is going to become a rag. This is a t-shirt that I took from my husband's closet. It shrunk and got too short for him, but the problem is for me it's really wide, so the sleeves almost go down too far on my arm and it's a bit uncomfortable. So I'm going to declutter this one as well. This is a t-shirt I took from my son in one of his recent declutters. I took 2. This one's a little bit more fitted, whereas this one is like a nice oversized shirt for sleeping. So I'm going to keep this one and get rid of this one. I thrifted these pants after my no-buy year ended. I have not worn them, and I don't anticipate that I will, so I'm going to get rid of these. I also have some accessories in here that I want to go through, and I want to maybe get rid of a couple, but I also want to reorganize a little bit. I have lost the mate for both of these socks, and I've been waiting until I could find them so that I could use them again. I'm just going to get rid of those. I have a basket of belts here, and I don't really like how they're organized, so I found this box, and I'm going to try to fit all of my belts into this box so that then I can put this box in the spot back here in the drawer. I already tested to make sure that it fits, and it does. So I'm going to do that. This is another tip that I have. If you're trying to organize your things, you don't need to go out and buy any special organizers. Just get a box, like a shoe box, or a box that something came in. I don't even know what came in this. It wasn't shoes. that the belts are done, I just wanted to go through some of these accessories. I don't remember what was in it, but I have a lid and then I have the base part of it. And I'm going to use both of these to organize everything that I have here. But first, let's go through and maybe declutter an item or two. I bought this apron I think in the fall of 2023 before I started my no-buy year. And I really thought I was going to be clever and I was going to use it in like some outfits, but I never did. I just don't think I'm going to. So I'm just going to get rid of this. It's taking up space. I've kept these from, I think, swimsuits maybe, or sports bras. But I don't ever use them and I don't anticipate using them, so I'm just going to get rid of these. This is a loose scarf that I got years ago. It's from Tradlands. It's really cute, but it is kind of stiff and I don't really reach for it much. And I thrifted this navy scarf this summer and I think I would wear this over this. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. When I was visiting my mom this summer, I helped her to declutter a lot of her items in her apartment, and this scarf was one that she wanted to get rid of because she never wears it, and it's silk and I really liked the colors, so I decided to take it. And then I have my favorite silk hanky, and this summer I finally added this brown silk bandana. Both of these two items, the hanky and the bandana, are from Ozma of California, and I love them so much. And if I could only choose two items to keep out of all of this, it would be these two. I think the majority of these items are going to end up in my autumn capsule wardrobe. My goal, and I think I've mentioned this before, is to mostly have a year-round capsule wardrobe where I have very few pieces that I move out in the summer or the winter. And I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to that all the time. I'm going to take this pink shirt out. This feels like a really nice summer item, but I don't think I would wear this in the fall. This is a top that I picked up as part of my low-buy year, and I really like it, and I think that it will look really cute in the fall as a layering item. So I'm going to keep this one out. I am going to put this silk top away, and then I'm going to bring some items back over here that are hanging on this rail. Most of the items over here are ones that I wear pretty much every day, and then a couple are newer purchases from September. I have this t-shirt, this striped shirt, another striped shirt, this blue cotton shirt, and I have been wearing these on repeat. So these are going to stay in my wardrobe. And then this is the dress that I had pulled out earlier that I'm going to put back in. I've got quite a few blue striped shirts going on. Then I have this vest that I'm going to put back in. And I have this dress that I made. I imagine I will use this a lot for layering this fall. I have my black silk blazer. We actually took a trip to Paris recently, and this was the only item that I took that was a jacket. I did take my rain jacket, and I wore this jacket every evening out to dinner. And if you're interested to see what I packed for Paris in my backpack and also the items that I wore, I will leave a link to two newsletters on Substack. One where I detailed everything that I was packing, and then the second one is my trip recap plus how my capsule wardrobe worked out. I have a couple of other blazers that I'm going to bring up, but they're currently in the basement storage. This is another top that I recently thrifted, and I like that it has this kind of corset detailing. I actually tried it. I think I bought it the same time that I bought this blue shirt, and while I was trying them on, I tried this over this shirt and I really liked how it looked. So I'm looking forward to styling this, especially as a layer or under blazers in the fall. And I just like the detail. It's kind of like it's a summery top, but I think it's going to transition really well. And then finally I have this, I think it's technically an apron. So it's pretty long, but it has these tabs on the side that close, or you can leave them open. And when I saw it, I thought it would be really neat over dresses or over shirts and jeans. So I'm looking forward to trying to style this for autumn. And when we were in Paris, we actually saw the Kings of Leon, which is my husband and I's one of our favorite bands. And this was my souvenir. I got a t-shirt, and it's pretty basic. I think it'll look really good under a blazer. So I'm going to put that one up. I have all of the items that were already in my closet gone through, and I'm pretty happy with this selection. I'm going to put these sandals away. I really like these, but they're not the most comfortable. I think I may have mentioned that before. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. Okay, I think that's it for right now, and I will be back with storage later. It is a couple of days later. I had to give up a couple of evenings ago, and then I had planned to pick it back up yesterday, but things didn't work out how I planned. And I think this is a good opportunity to say that you don't have to do a big decluttering session all in one day. You can break it into smaller chunks if it feels overwhelming or if your schedule doesn't really permit you to do that. So for me, I wasn't able to get at it until today. So what I did is I just packaged up all of the items that I was decluttering and I put them in a pile in my closet. And then all of the items that I am going to put into these storage containers, I just folded them up and placed them in my closet as well. And if there was anything that I was getting rid of, like trash, anything with holes, mismatched socks, I just went ahead and took care of those. So today I am ready to move on to all of the items in storage. I have not opened these yet. I just pulled them down from my closet. I figured you didn't really need to see that again because I think I do that in every one of my decluttering videos. And I also went into the basement storage and brought up the items that I have previously decluttered that I'm just going to quickly go through at the end of this to see if there's any that I actually want to pull back out. So I'm going to start with this storage bin over here, since the cats have decided that they want to use these two as beds. But I guess they are pretty comfy. Okay, so I think this one has mostly knitwear. And some of these items I may not take out yet. I may leave them for when it gets a lot colder than what it is right now. I'm going to bring you a little bit closer because I feel like you're maybe too far away. The first thing is this blue popcorn cardigan. This one would be really great for right now, so I'm going to take this one out, and I just love the color so much. I have this black wool dress with the cats, especially the white one. Everything sticks to this and I don't see me wearing this. It's just not really practical for my life. So I'm going to declutter this one. I think that I'm going to let this one go, but I'm going to try it on first. So I'm going to put this one in my try-on pile for now. Two merino wool mock necks. They're really great layering pieces. This one is from Everlane and I got it secondhand. I'm going to get rid of this one. I just don't love it, and I have so many other sweaters that I enjoy wearing more. So I didn't really take a whole lot out. I have a cardigan and 2 lightweight sweaters. And then I have this sweater that I'm going to try on, but I think this is probably going to be a decluttered item. And then I have these 2 items that I'm definitely decluttering. Jessie, I'm gonna move you. Oh, there you go. Okay. On to the second bin. I know there's one item in here I want to get rid of, and that is this floral skirt. I am just not into it anymore. Does not feel like my style. So this one is going to go. It's a gray cashmere sweater. I'm going to take this one out for the fall. I think I have a gray sweater problem. I'm seeing 3, and I also have a light gray vest, which is this one. And I'm excited to wear this one again. So this is going to stay out now. I have a pair of nylon pants that I love. They have contrast stitching, so they will stay out. I have a couple of scarves that I'm going to take out, a navy and then a lighter blue one. I never wear tights, and I won't wear them. If I need to wear something under a skirt or a dress, I always wear leggings. So I'm going to declutter these. Pair of really thick wool socks. Also going to declutter these. I also decided to remove this cardigan from my sweater drawer and put it away so that when the spring comes, it'll be really nice to pull this one back out. So finally, I just want to go through these bags just to make sure that I'm not getting rid of something that I'm going to regret, because sometimes I get in this mindset where I just want to get rid of things, and that's generally why I put the items downstairs in the basement for a little while, so I have a little bit of separation between myself and those things. But then I like to look at them before I get rid of them completely so that I don't make a mistake. There is this black satin jacket blazer type thing that has stars and moons on it that I used to have, and it was such a cool, unique piece, and I decluttered it and then I brought it to a consignment shop. So I'm just hoping that it will make its way back to me someday. So I'm going to quickly go through these. I'm not going to go through each of the items individually because I've done that in a previous video, and if I do find something that I actually want to keep, I will let you know. Guys, it's the red leather jacket. I thought that this was gone. I think we might have to try it on. I honestly thought all of these items were gone. This is its second time in the declutter pile, and it always gets pulled back out. But then I never wear it. Tell me to get rid of it. But it's so pretty. Oh, I might have to try it on. Oh, this is that vest that I made. And I'm wondering if it would be a good layering item. Maybe we'll try this one on again too. Do you hate it when people go back through the clothes that they decluttered, that they didn't actually get rid of? I'd be curious to know, because I do that quite a bit. Okay, second bag. This is the one item I did remember was down here, and I've debated decluttering it so many times. We'll try it on. This jacket. I love this jacket. It sheds like crazy, but that used to be a bigger problem when I had more black clothes, and I don't have as much black clothing anymore. I have made a rule for myself this year to not buy any black clothes because it's my default. Maybe now that my wardrobe is a bit lighter, I could try this again. I did really like this item. Maybe we'll see if I still want that. We have one area left to go through, and that is my winter coat storage. I don't think there's going to be much that I'm going to get rid of. So I have my puffer and my wool coat that I'm so excited to wear at some point. And then we have my wool plaid jacket, but I'm not going to take this one out yet because it's still too warm. I have my khaki wool coat that I'm also going to leave in here for a little longer. We have my lightweight puffer jacket. I am going to take this one up and put it in the front hall coat closet. We have my quilted vest. It's navy, but it's really dark navy. I'm going to bring that one upstairs. This is my leather jacket. It's kind of hard to see it, I think, but it's a chore jacket style, and I'm going to take that one upstairs. And then we have, ow, I keep hitting my elbow, my green suede jacket. I love this jacket. This is my favorite jacket and the one that I'm going to reach for over pretty much every jacket. I have a purple suede jacket. I love this one. Let's take it upstairs. Then I have two blazers. I have this charcoal gray wool blazer, and I definitely want to bring this one up. And I have this black and white checkered silk blazer that I also want to bring upstairs. This is a gray alpaca coat from Eileen Fisher that I got a few years ago, and I'm not 100% sure about this one. I'm going to leave this one here now and make a decision about it later. This one I do want to get rid of. It is a camel colored coat. It is not wool. I think it's polyester, even though there are no tags. I have held on to it because I felt like I should have this coat. It is a really nice coat, but I don't love it. And ever since getting this long gray wool one, which I don't even know if you can see these. I do really, really love this one, and I just think it suits me more. So I am going to get rid of this one. And I've thought about getting rid of that one over the last couple of years, but I keep hanging on to it. I thrifted this Woolrich coat a few years ago, and it is really beautiful. It's a men's coat. It's really heavy and it's a bit too big for me. And I've held on to it thinking maybe my son would want it, but he won't. So I'm actually going to get rid of that one too. And then finally I have this carven coat. I bought this one because I just thought it was really cool, but I don't know if I've ever really worn it. Maybe once, and I've had it for maybe 4 years. And to me, it's not worth keeping something that you never wear. And somebody could get so much enjoyment out of this. So I am going to bring this one to a really nice consignment shop and get some store credit for it. I'm also going to take this opportunity to just get rid of a couple of family jackets too. One that my husband doesn't want anymore, and then two that my kids are done with. Parka that my kids used to wear. That feels pretty good. That's quite a few coats to leave our coat closet.